Authenticity is an absolute key ingredient to building great client relationships, and it's about who you are as a person. There's a few key ingredients to authenticity that I think makes you an authentic person and an authentic person at work to your clients. The first one is just knowing who you are. This is incredibly empowering to really understand your strengths and your weaknesses. And also important to know how people perceive you at work. Like, self-awareness is incredibly empowering because, and I'll talk a little bit about it later on, you can only get better at what you do and how you do it by knowing where your shortfalls are. So never underestimate the importance of absolute self-awareness and seeking feedback to try and understand where your holes are, your gaps are. So knowing who you are is really important. And that leads on to just being genuine. It's really important when building relationships that people see the real you. We talk a lot about making sure you're the same person at work as you are outside of work. And it sounds really obvious, but in my career, I reckon I've met about 25% of people in this industry that are definitely not the same person at work as they are outside of work. There's a projection of a persona that they want people to see at work, which is not natural to who they are as people. And the problem is that it's natural human instinct to actually smell that kind of bullshit and fakery from a mile away. And, I actually, to share a story with you, I learned that the hard way when I was early-ish in my career. I was a GAD and I was sent to a training course, a WPP training course in Hong Kong. And so I flew up there, and I think I'd only been a GAD for about 6 months. And I walked into the first day of the training course and I looked around and did a meet and greet and realized that I was surrounded by all the MDs and CEOs of all the WPP agencies in Asia Pacific. Obviously, I immediately realized that I was completely out of my depth. And I thought the best thing to do would be to project an air of seniority over the next couple of days to try and pull people into exactly how senior I was. But what I didn't know is that part of the training course is that they'd assigned a spotter to you, and that person, all they did for the first 2 days was just watch you. But we didn't know about this until the third day when we had a one-on-one with them. And within 2 minutes, she'd basically like broken my persona in half and pointed out all the points that I had been fake and projected a character or persona that wasn't natural to who I was. And I very quickly, and from that point, realize the importance of leading into who you are as a person when you're in your workplace, because it's much more natural to try and behave who you are as opposed to who you're not. So embracing